What's going on, guys? It's Ryan from We Are Actually Good. Now, Fallout's been out for a week now. That's given me 5 days of playtime to figure out the best weapons in Fallout 4. I'll give you a rundown of where to find them, their upgrades, and how good I think they are in general. Without further ado, let's get to it. To start off the list, at number 5 we have the Syringe Rifle. Now, this gun's unique in a lot of ways, but because of this, it has a lot of setbacks. The major setback to do with the Syringe Rifle is its ammo type. The ammo type requires the user to craft ammo for the gun. Now, this ammo is unique because it allows people to be poisoned, it allows you to paralyze enemies, you can even heal companions and grant a damage resistance for them. The places where this gun can be found can be in hospitals by doing the Vault 81 quest and in some certain vendors. On the screen right now you can see me crafting ammo for the Syringe Rifle. You can see how many variants of the Syringe Rifle you can make, but it's a problem because look, the ammo is just so rare in some cases and it's just not worth using those resources to make one bullet. Anyway, that about sums it up for the Syringe Rifle. Not a very effective gun, but unique in style and ammunition type for a very specific player. At number 4 on the list, we have the Shish Kebab. Now, this sword is a powerful sword because it provides energy damage with every slash. You can upgrade this sword to have more energy damage because of its flame jets or something. Anyway, the reason it's not higher on this list is because there's nothing really special about it other than its awesome looks and its badass energy damage. As you can see right now, I'm just going through the upgrades to the Shish Kebab. There's only one upgrade, but it's a decent upgrade. It's to upgrade your flame jets for increased damage. Surprisingly, after I found my first Shish Kebab, I went into the Dunwich Borers, east of Sanctuary, and found an additional Shish Kebab. This Shish Kebab, however, had perks like Sentinel on it. So that could mean that after you get your original Shish Kebab, then you could find additional ones with better perks on them, adding like replay value to Fallout 4, so probably. Next. Up next at number 3, we have the Railway Rifle. This gun's super powerful and is arguably one of the most overpowered guns in Fallout 4. Its unique ammunition railway spikes tear through enemies' limbs and cause massive damage to any enemy. The railway rifle has tons of mods you can choose from, including scopes, increased fire rate, and increased reload speed. As I said before, this gun is just so overpowered, it feels game-breaking when you're just destroying people's limbs and smashing their heads off and pinning them to walls with this devastating gun. At second on the list, we have the Deathclaw Gauntlet. Now this gauntlet is pretty insane, that's why I put it at number 2 on the list, because it's an extension of your melee attack, so I think all the melee, your fist attacks do bonus damage, all those perks apply to this. I'm not too sure on that one, but this gauntlet is just so badass. So I'll show you all the perks right now. It's got one upgrade, and the upgrade is just to have an extra claw, which gives bonus damage. It's pretty good, but it makes the gauntlet way a bit heavier, so that's your choice if you want to do that. The Deathclaw Gauntlet is so cool and unique because it has its own unique kill animations. You know, when you get behind someone to do a stealth thing, you can snap your neck with it, and if you get into a combat thing, as you saw at the start of the video, I'd stab someone's stomach with the Deathclaw Gauntlet. It's just so cool and unique, you know. And it's got a really unique quest line as well to get it. You've got to go into this place, it's like an old abandoned church or something, and there's a King Deathclaw. I only recommend doing this quest for high levels because it's really hard to do, and it involves getting a Deathclaw egg. Then you can either choose to bring it to the gunners. I haven't done that yet, I haven't decided to, but what I decided to do was bring it back to the nest, and that'll get you the Deathclaw Gauntlet if you do that, so I highly recommend you do that. But on my way there, I came across lots of Deathclaws, and it's definitely a quest I recommend for higher levels. Finally, at number 1 on the list, we have the Broadsider. Now this gun is at number 1 because it's just so cool. It's just so cool. It's got its own unique ammo type, its unique reload, its unique damage, its unique VATS, it's everything. Everything is so awesome. It's just so cool. The questline is amazing. It's my favorite questline. You help these robot pirates fly a giant ship. They want to go to the sea, but they just fly onto another building, and it just changes the map. It's so cool. The upgrades for the Broadsider it's kind of unique. It's like they want you to hip fire with this weapon, but in any games I've never really hip fired, so I just use VATS for it. But you've got like in grips and barrels and stuff for hip fire and all that. But the only one I found useful was increased ammo capacity. You can have 3 cannonballs in the magazine. Also, it's really hard to find ammo for the Broadsider in the Wasteland. There's a few places, like at Fort Strong, yeah, it's a Brotherhood quest place. There were a couple of cannons and cannonballs, but the easiest place to get cannonballs would be at store vendors. Now, that'll get you quite a few cannonballs. They're quite cheap as well, but that is the easiest way to find them. Anyway, that sums it up for the top 5 weapons. I'll just show you some quick ones that almost made it to the list, but they're unique, some of them, but they're just not good enough in a lot of different ways. But anyway, I'll just show you them now. Alright, thanks guys, see you next time. Hell yeah. Alien blaster pistol.
Time to collect. They're powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
It's like a ultrasonic wave gun or something.